if you can watch this in full screen, Steve and I have got something a little bit special. And what it is, literally, it's 2 Phantoms, 1 car, and the follow me mode. And the plan is, if it all goes to plan, is we've got the same devices. We've got the Lenovo tablets. Steve's got the Phantom 3 Standard. I've got the Phantom 3 Advanced. Steve's going to be to the right of the car at 30 meters. I'm going to be at the left of the car at 40 meters, just in case there's a crossover, so we don't have a crash. And then we're going to see if it works. So watch the vid, and I'll speak to you at the end. Yeah, that was pretty amazing, that. I don't know if you noticed, but if you watched it in full screen, Steve's every now and again would stop, readjust itself, and then carry on again, all in a fraction of a second. Watching Steve's flight, it was just as smooth as anything. Looks just like mine. So it must be readjusting itself in flight. Both work fine. What you got to remember is when you put it into follow me mode, it will set its home point from where it's taken off, and if it did break signal, what it would do, it would just stop. So you know, that's a good idea, really. If for instance for some reason it lost it total, which I don't think it would happen anyway, but if it did, it would just fly back to the home point. So you've got to remember, I've done it, Steve's done it. Once you finished your follow me mode flight, we both had continued on messing about, flying our drones, you know, going off in distances and you can't see it. So it loses its signal, it goes back to its own point. So just remember, take it off from a safe place. Don't take it off in the middle of the road or where there's lots of trees and that, because it will go back, and depending on what height you set it to come back at, it will smack into things. The other thing you've got to remember as well, do the home point when it takes off, and whatever height you set it at, it will stay to that height. So if the road goes upwards, the drone will keep going to that same height that you set it at. So eventually it will just go into the ground. On the other side, obviously, vice versa, if you're going down a hill, the drone will just keep going at that same height, obviously going higher and higher. This is what we did. we'd set ours at a higher point, and then we went down to the viewpoint, which was lower. It worked. So I hope you enjoyed that. So as I always say, keep watching, and I'll see you in the next video.